Hi everyone, it's April with Hair 101, and today I'm going to show you how to tone your tressmerize hair extensions. You could use this with any hair extensions really. I just love the tressmerize hair extensions. They're my very favorite ones. And if you guys go to tressmerize.com and order your hair extensions and use the Hair 101 coupon code, you will get $20 off. That is very exciting, you guys. This is the before. This is the bleached blonde color. And this is after we've toned. So this is the before. This is how they come in the lightest color that they offer, the bleached blonde. And this is what they look like when you're done toning them. And I'll show you how they look in my hair, just this one that's already toned. I'm going to show you on the other side what it looked like before. So they're a lot brighter, like a bright, kind of a bright yellow tint to them, and this one has more of an ashy tint. And my hair has more of an ashy tint to it, so I prefer them in the ashy tint. These are my favorite hair extensions ever, of all time, you guys. These are the best quality and the best because of this hair topper piece. Anyone can take wefts of hair and slap on some clips and make some hair extensions. The problem is when you have short hair or thinner hair, you stick them in and then you have the mullet. So Tressmerize came out with this genius handmade hair topper, and as you can see, this one is a little bit too yellow for my hair. But they pull in everything together. When you get all the hair extensions in, you stick this on the top and it covers up all of that short mullet layer. So you want to use a sulfate-free shampoo, and I'm using the Redken Blonde Idol sulfate-free shampoo. And then this is the toner that I'm going to be using. You can use the Redken Shades EQ 9V to tone, but I find that this works just as good. And the thing with the extensions is you're only washing them every like 8 to 10 wears, sometimes even longer than that. If you're not using a lot of product, you could go months without shampooing them because they don't really get that dirty if you're not using a ton of products. It just depends on how you're wearing them. But every time you shampoo them, you just use the purple conditioner and that will keep them toned down. And that's all I had to do to get them from this to this. So let me show you how to do that really quick. Even though the Tressmerize company, they specifically say they don't put sealants on the hair extensions, so they should be okay. If you did want to just go ahead and color them right out of the box, you probably would be okay, but I always wash and dry them just because I want to know that it's totally clean and free of product. So with that said, this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to take them one piece at a time, and this is a little bit, I mean, you could probably throw them all in there at the same time to get them wet, but I don't want them to get tangled, and you don't want to brush through them when they're wet. So make sure that you brush through them dry, and then you're going to take them and get them wet with warm water. And I'm making sure to get the top of this really good because I don't want any of the toner that I deposit to be missing out of this top piece. You don't have any little yellow polka dots when you're done with your hair color. So once it's totally wet, you're going to take some shampoo, just a little bit. That was actually a lot, so I don't really need that much. But I always lather it in my hands really well first so that it spreads it more evenly throughout the hair extensions. And then just try to keep it in the correct shape. Don't wring them out or twist them or pull on them. You want to be really gentle. And then I just kind of squish the soap through on top too, just squishing it. This is kind of fun. There we go. And then you're going to rinse it out. And I always make sure to keep this hair topper with the part in the right spot. Sometimes the hairs can get mixed up a little bit. I like to try to keep it nice and clean. There you go, and you can see how smooth these still are. They don't look tangled at all, and that's why I like to do them separately, so that they can stay like this. All right, and you can see that this blonde idol is toning it as we just condition the hair. You can see the tone difference already there. So I'm just going to rinse it out with warm water. And I'm just really gently running my fingers down. I am not pulling or squishing this hair very hard at all. Just a couple times to get some of the excess water out. And just slightly squeezing. I'm not wringing them, I'm not twisting them. All right, so I'm gonna use one of my big towels because I wanna lay it out here and just have it ready for all of these to lay on. So now you're going to lay the hairpiece flat. And make sure it's flat because you don't want it to lay on the head funny after it's done. Just smooth out any little pieces. And then you're going to take the towel and you're going to just press on them, not wring them, not twist them, just press on them. So you're just gonna kind of blot. Got a little color on me there. All right, so now they are ready to be air dried. So you're just gonna leave them there and let them air dry all the way. And then when they're dry, we'll be able to see what that awesome toner conditioner did, the Blonde Idol. Another thing I really love about these extensions, as opposed to ones that you could just like go buy a bag of hair yourself and put the clips on. These are actually made so well. They're the right thickness and like the taper on them is so pretty. I haven't even had to cut these when I put them in people's hair. Like normal extensions, I would usually have to clip them all in and then go through and just like cut bulk out because it looks just like a really long straight sheet. These are designed so beautifully. Like they taper down to blend into almost any haircut. So they're definitely a step above just, like I said before, anyone can just take some clips and slap it on some hair. But even these pieces are way better quality than that. So I really love these extensions. I cannot tell you how much I love them. I'm very happy with the results from just using the purple shampoo or conditioner. And then I will brush through them again once they're dry, but I do not want to brush through them right now while they're wet. So we are going to let these dry all day, and then as soon as they're dry, I'll come back and check on them. We have washed and air dried these, and now they're still a teeny little bit damp, but they feel mostly dry, so I can show you what they look like. Okay, when you're done drying them, you don't want to blow dry these because it will make them kind of lay funny and stick up funny, and especially this topper piece because it's sewn and looped in there. And so the cuticle is running the right way down this way, but in these top pieces that are a little bit shorter that blend in, this would actually be the cuticle running the opposite way because this would normally be coming from this part of the hair, but it's getting pushed down back this way. So if you were blow drying this, it would be blowing the cuticle open and make it kind of stick out and look frizzy. So always make sure that you lay them flat to dry, and once they're dry, then you can go over, and I usually stick some kind of an oil in it. You could use a little bit of coconut oil, but that sometimes is a little bit too heavy for me. I like the Moroccan oil, and I just rub it in my hands. And I make sure that it's really not blobby in my hands, and then I start in the bottom, and I slightly just work from the bottom up, because that makes the most of the product stay in the ends, and then the top doesn't look greasy. So I do that to all of the extensions, and then you're ready to flat iron, curl, whatever you want to do with your extensions, and they should blend beautifully to your ashy blonde hair. I hope this video is helpful to you guys, and I hope you're excited about the discount you can get at Tressmerize. So go and subscribe to her YouTube channel, because you guys, I went over there and there are so many amazing styles and ideas to do with these Tressmerize hair extensions. Cute braids, like buns that you can do on the top of your hair, really creative stuff. So make sure you check it out, subscribe to her channel, go and order your Tressmerize and use my coupon code HAIR101. And you guys are going to love these. You can also color these. I think I'm going to take this other one and do like an ombre melt on it. I think that would be so fun. And then when my roots start to grow out, maybe I can just rock the ombre. That's my plan. So I will take you along on that journey also. One more thing, you guys, I almost forgot to tell you, I learned the last week to tweet. I know we were on Twitter before, but I didn't really know how to do it, so I never got on there, and I just didn't know how to use it. Davey taught me the ins and outs, and I am ready to go. At CuteHair101, and that's going to be the best place from now on to ask me questions or have conversations or just say hi. That's going to be what I'm going to start using, because I actually really like it. I was a Facebook girl before, but I think I'm switching over to Twitter. So go ahead and tweet me what you guys think. And make sure you comment below too, because I love hearing your comments. Sometimes not so much if you're hating on me, but other than that, I love it. So go ahead and comment below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel right now. And go over subscribe to my April's Live channel too, because that is really fun. We have lots of fun vlogging daily there. And that's all. That's all I want to say, you guys. I love you all. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to be trying this 9T, it's the Chrome from Shades EQ, and it has a little bit like it's like a silvery gray base. So that has a little bit of a bluish tint to it, and we're gonna see how that looks on the orange in this hair. Since we have two pieces, we might as well play.